In this tutorial, I'll show you how to model and texture a building. Let's begin. I was going to use the usual blueprint images, but I found their grid sizes don't match properly. Since this is a unique mesh that requires a precise measure in terms of scale, I've decided not to use the blueprint images. Let's create a cube. Press G, Z, and 1 to move the mesh up like this. Let's move the origin to the 3D cursor. Let's scale the mesh to half, while holding Ctrl. One more time. Let's make 4 loop cuts on each side like this. Let's duplicate this mesh and bring it down while holding Ctrl to snap to the grid. Let's select the side faces like this, but let's deselect the front side facing faces. Please activate the individual setting for Inset. Let's extrude inward like this. We need to use the scale on the Z-axis to shape our selected faces properly. Let's duplicate the mesh at the bottom and move it up while holding Ctrl. Let's do the same thing for all the side faces this time. Let's extrude the selected faces with Extrude Along Normal, like this. Let's add an array. We need to move it up on the Z-axis. Let's duplicate the mesh at the bottom and create the top floor. Let's remove these faces. We can select the edge loop, press E and Enter to settle. Please press S to scale and do the same E and Enter to move the edge loop down like this. Let's fill by pressing F. We need to select these faces and remove. Let's fill them. Inset and extrude. Let's do the same thing for the entrance. We need to add a decorative mesh. Let's duplicate the bottom mesh and scale it down like this. We can add a new array modifier and bring the mesh up like this. Let's create a ground mesh. We could use this mesh or create a new plane. Let's create a new plane. Let's extrude this mesh. Let's add the materials. We can select the windows like this and assign a new material. The next part is optional. This is the lighting and rendering setup part. I usually use the 3-point light add-on. If you haven't activated the add-on, please do so. This is one of the plugins I use to create the 3-point light setup on the scene. Let's change the settings. Let's change the render engine to the cycles. These are optional settings, but please feel free to follow along, as they'll enhance the overall render quality at the end. Let's apply the denoiser. This is the end of modeling and texturing a building tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you have enjoyed watching this tutorial. Thank you for watching.